Good evening, everybody. How we doing? Oh, welcome to the crack. What's the crack? What's happening with everybody today? I've had a lazy day today. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit hungover. I had an impromptu night out last night. Um, Me and Leslie, we say we're going to go out for a couple, and it ends up that you're out all bloody night. You know what I mean? Not good. Not big, and it's not clever. I think I got in about 2 o'clock this morning. It's shocking. But anywho, I've been out getting shopping in today. I'll tell you what, the prices now have really gone up. Like having you know what I mean? I've been racking my brain, my wee little cell, of coming up with ideas, for cheap dishes, but wholesome cheap dishes. You know what I mean? Using veg and stuff like that. And things that we've got in my cupboard because my cupboards are absolutely packed out at the moment, as is the freezer. So it's time to use some of this stuff. I think it's all still well in date, but with the prices the way they are, you just can't afford to bloody eat nowadays. Do you know what I mean? It's shocking, mind you. That's how I'm so skinny as well. But no, I've just been looking for ideas to do, like whatever meat dishes, veg dishes, pasta, that kind of thing. Just coming up with ideas. It's my turn to cook tonight, actually. So I've got the dinner on, bangers and mash. But the bangers are beautiful, actually. They're a communal sausage, with a little bit of herbs and spices in. My special gravy as well, and of course the mashed potatoes. Like doing that meal there. I think that meal, less than a fiver. Again, not bad for two when you consider if you go out to a restaurant how much you're paying. What, 20, 30, 40 more, by the time you have a couple of drinks, which I'm not having tonight, by the way. That's why I've got my latte. But tonight's dinner, less than a fiver, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying, because obviously I'm using electricity, I suppose, for another quid on that, I suppose, for cooking it. But it's still cheaper. It's still cheaper than eating out. And I don't think I've ate out for a good while. The last time I was out, it was for Sunday lunch at the Red Lion pub again. That comes to about 50 quid for two. And then you've got your drinks on top of that. So that's me having like a 10-minute moan. I thought I would just come on because I just want to test the sound again. I've got a habit of shouting, as you've probably noticed. And when the boys were on the video yesterday, was it yesterday or Friday? There was a comment saying, "Oh, you should turn Logan's mic off." What had happened was that he comes in and he starts stuff, then he gets easily bored, and then he shot off into the living room, puts the television on, and he's talking to himself and he's watching the television, and of course it's picking it up. So we're getting that, and it wasn't until later on when I had played it back, and I thought, Logan's not even in the kitchen, but he wasn't. He was in the living room. So yeah, point taken anyway. I'll take the microphone off him next time. But I don't know why I'm wearing one. I don't need one. I think I shout anyway. I shout a lot when I'm talking in general. I suppose I need to just wind it in a little bit. So hence why I've come on here. Really, it's just a test to see if I really do need the microphone, or do I just leave the microphone lying down on the table? I don't know. It might work better. Well, let's just find out. I don't like wearing these bloody things. I'm sure you get radioactive substances coming from them. But we'll see what that's like and just leave it on the table. Oh, it's bloody lovely, that latte. And I'm so looking forward to my dinner tonight with being hungover. I've purposely not had anything all day. Would you believe I've had absolutely nothing? I have. I've had a packet of plain crisps, watching the Buckleys. I don't know if you've watched them on YouTube. It's father and father. Well, yeah, he's father as well, like, but it's James Buckley and his wife Claire. Absolutely brilliant, and I would suggest you watch them. It's called The Buckleys. It's so funny, honestly. And they just come on here just the same as what I'm doing. They're just speaking crap, admittedly. But James, incidentally, you'll know James from the In-Betweeners. He was Jay in the In-Betweeners. And yeah, again, you wouldn't believe it. I only found out about well, I didn't. I've heard of the In-Betweeners before, but the beginning of this year, I started watching every episode before the movies, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I didn't think I would enjoy something like that, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Well written, for the 90s. It's absolutely class stuff. The only one I couldn't get away with was Kevin and Perry. I was asked to watch Kevin and Perry, and I was going to do a reaction video to that, and but I never got round to doing it. But no, it's just not my type of comedy. Although I like Kathy Burke, I have to say. And who's the other guy that's in it? It's Kathy Burke and Harry Enfield, is it? I think. But Kathy Burke, when she was in Gimme, 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 I thoroughly enjoyed that. And I think I watched every episode of that sitcom, Oh. So yeah, I've just come on for 5 minutes just to test the mic out. So I better push on with this sausage or bangers and mash with onions in. And I've even done Yorkshire puddings, would you believe? Oh, and they're nice as well. Well, you see two of them on the plate already. Beautiful homemade Yorkshire puds. None of your Auntie Bessie's crap, although I do have that in there. I do like Auntie Bessie's. Right, I'm not going to gobble anymore. Remember what the boys said yesterday. Please like and subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe if you can. As the channel grows, I'm sure we will get better. And leave in the comment section if there's anything you want to see or want us to do. Yeah, just let us know. And please ding the bell as well. Apparently that gives you an indication of when we've got a video coming up. And it all helps. So thanks guys, and we'll see you later. Ta-ra!